on a bit of a hiatus for a little bit. Probably can't even hear me. It's because of the sound of this beautiful R33 Skyline, RB25. Wow, perfect. In the background here, got the E36 just hiding away, waiting for the time we put our RB into it, another RB into it. But let's get this car in the shed and we'll start doing some work to it. You got the door shut?
It does. Feels closed.
Yeah, my door shut.
I understand it's only everything's guard.
This is good for the motivation right now. Oh, that is open. So we've put the rear end on. I've actually managed to get this door to shut, and now I can't get it to open. So we're in a bit of a pickle, and I don't know what I'm going to do. Far out.
I reckon you might be too close or too far away from it. Maybe.
Oh yeah, I'll push it forward.
Yeah, do that. I'll tell you when.
All right, what we've done now is I've test fitted the rear end. Obviously, couldn't get the door unlocked, door undone because it was actually locked. Idiot. So what we've done anyway, we've cut it down to where we want it to be. I've marked it now on where I'm gonna have to cut this off. So now I'm gonna unstitch all this, cut to about maybe here, and then we're gonna test fit it again, mark it perfectly, because we can't quite get it to sit properly with all of this still on. So same thing with this side. This is a bit higher, I believe. Same thing. Gonna unstitch here, cut it up a bit lower, sit it on properly, then mark it again. Never done this before, so this is definitely a learning curve, but hopefully we can make it perfect. Good morning. Next day now, we're back working on a 33. As you can see, we have the rear end all tacked up on just this one side. This pearl looks pretty perfect. I don't think I could have gotten it much better. Got some tacks down here on the spot welds. We haven't clamped up any of this just yet, so we're gonna try get that a bit straighter, because you can see the skins don't quite line up. So I'm gonna try work some magic and get them to be where they need to be. But door shuts. That line there is pretty crap, but I think I can get the adjustment out of the door. But I also think this door is actually bent. As you can see, it's hitting the roof up here. So I need to do something with that door. But yeah, now we're about to start tacking up this side. So I need to get this back into place a bit better, because that gap is not ideal. So open that up, get this into position, get it to where it needs to be. But yes, it's all exciting. It's all coming along. I'm getting a bit more motivation now that this car is become a car again. I'm going to put the boot back on, put the lights in. It's getting there. I figure I sort of owe an explanation of what's been going on. I haven't been posting any videos for like the last month and a bit. I had some sort of personal things going on. My partner's father was really sick and he passed away at the start of the year, in March. So sort of been trying to be there for her and her family, and you know, family comes first and your life comes first over everything else. So I do apologise for not putting any content out or really posting anything. So you can understand, and I'm sure anyone who's lost a father or lost or their partner's lost a parent, it's not easy. It's very hard for everyone, really. As long as you can understand and see why I haven't sort of posted or anything, I think anyone will understand the situation. But yeah, this thing's gonna start getting some work happening to it now, which, as you can see, which is the biggest hurdle now, is getting the rear end on and setted. As you can see, it's actually just looks like a car now. Before it was like a hatchback piece of crap. But I'm very, very excited for this. Also got the rear parcel shell thingy. That's off the other shell. What came off this rear end because the one I had was munted. It's sort of like this one here. Yeah, it's all happening. All happening. I'm gonna try get this side now, the driver's side, lined up and tack that in place. Holy crack. We have a rear end on the Skyline. I'm so happy that it's on there now. Heaps of work to get to where it is now. It sat for so long with no rear end, and now to see it with a rear end, I'm like, it makes me feel like it's so much closer to being done. Unfortunately, we have a lot of things going on right now. Customers' cars are going to get done, so this thing's going on the back burner for a little bit. Unfortunately, I was hoping to see if I could try and make it to the round tour battle royale, but it's looking very unrealistic because I have this car here. We are doing a plus T conversion. We got a lot of goodies on this thing. So I ended up pulling the motor out, welded the sump, bung to the sump for the turbo drain, pulled the head off, got the head reconditioned, new metal head gasket. Pretty sure it's just the 2JZ GTE gasket, stock one. That's the head gasket people prefer to use. Just chuck the stock GTE head gasket on. So it lowers the compression a little bit and also is a bit safer on the boost. Put some ARP head studs in. Got this beautiful billet Plasma Man intake manifold with a Bosch drive-by-wire. Got the Bosch accelerator pedal as well. Done all the fab work so far for the front mount intercooler. So got that nice down there. Got it tucked as high as possible. I need to make up a new coolant reservoir for this thing, as well as make up the power steering reservoir. This is a nice little fitting they've got so you can get rid of the stock GE power steering that sits right here. So obviously you can't run it the forward facing. So I'm not too sure I'm going to run it just yet. Got to get a smaller battery for this thing to sit in there. Also have a brand new R154 going in this thing as well because it's got the W58 gearbox, which are glass. So any more power than sort of like 250 kilowatt, it'll probably destroy the gearbox. Got a Link Fury for it as well as a Walbro 530, I believe, just intake one. Got the nice little fuel pressure reg here, mounts it up nice and sturdy. Down my mate's gonna tune it and do all the wiring, fix all it up, get the drive-by-wire working perfectly, get some anti-lag going. Yeah, gonna do a plumb back screamer pipe when we do the dump pipe. Hopefully I'll start on that tomorrow. I was hoping to get all these custom lines done, but a couple of the fittings aren't gonna work. I've got to get a 90-6 for the waterline and a 30-degree -10 for the oil drain. Very, very tight in there, but we're going to make it work. Oh, God. Such a big job. I really underestimated how long this thing would take. I was like, a month I'll have it out. Been here for a while, and we've still got a while to go. But yeah, got to do dump pipe stuff like that. So hopefully I'll get some footage of this thing when it's running and getting the tune and stuff, which would be pretty cool. So everyone loves a 2JZ Supra build, so might be some good content. Who knows? Anyway, thought I'd close this video out here. Got a big job done, which is a big tick off the list. And also, in a couple of days, we're actually going to Friday Night Drift Not driving this thing. I'm driving Mike Lake's E36. So I'm going to go there, do a few Ride with the Pro laps, try out the E36 chassis, and we'll see how we like it. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy the rear end job on the 33, plus a little information about this 2J. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. Peace out. Girl Scout.